Hi guys. So, I had a couple dreams that I want to share with you guys. One is, for me, is a rapture dream, and the other one is very, very short, but I believe it has meaning. So, my first dream, I was sitting at a dining table with other people at a restaurant. A man named Joshua Hodges was there, and he passed me an envelope filled with money because I had contributed or donated food for our dinner so everyone could eat. So what I had done was I brought food to the table, and so did other people, and we were all sitting there eating, and then a man named Joshua Hodges passed me an envelope with money for donating food. And everyone was like happy. And so the dinner table represents, when you gather together, you're eating the meat, the milk, the bread of your, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and His Word. And then the next part was I was driving a Ford Lightning down the road. And I looked in the rear view mirror to look at myself, and I was a beautiful black woman, almost like what came through my head was like a diva. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was just beautiful, gorgeous. And then as I looked away from the mirror, I realized I was then sitting in the passenger side, and the truck was driving itself. Okay? So, breaking it down, a ford is a shallow crossing through the water, a raised area in the water, or a crossing place, or you cross it by wading over the raised area. So the water is the Holy Spirit. Crossing could represent your crossing over, your change from corruptible to incorruptible. It could represent rapture and Holy Spirit. Lightning, a very quick electrical discharge. And then what I got from that was Daniel 10:6, Zechariah 9:14, Matthew 24:27. Let's look at a couple of those. Matthew 24:27, for as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. In Matthew 28:3, his countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. And this is all referencing Jesus. And then, let's see, there was another one too. I think it was Ezekiel. Yeah, fire went out like lightning. Daniel. His appearance was as lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire. Let's see, Matthew. I already read that. Luke 17:24. For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. Okay. So, it's not going to be the one talking about Satan. The reference is because I'm driving in a Ford Lightning. So, and then Hodges is actually the name for Hodges is Roger. Hodges is just another name for Roger. And Roger means your message has been received and understood. And, let's see. Famous with the spear, glory, lance. Joshua is another name for Jesus. It means Jehovah is generous. Jehovah saves, and Yahweh is salvation. and seeing myself as a black woman, could represent an Israelite grafted in the tree. So that was the Lord letting me know you're grafted in, because there's a lot of tribes that they're black people, dark skin. All right. And so I thought that was really awesome. And I used to own a Ford Lightning, you guys, like years ago. Man, that thing was awesome. It was so awesome to drive. It was, man, with a 22-year-old, 21-year-old driving that thing, I got into trouble with that thing. Not really, but it was fun. So my next dream I had last night was I was sitting on a bed with, now this is a YouTube brother. I think I've seen his video one time, you guys. Or maybe twice I watched one of his videos, but one of them in the title, he was talking about how he was going to take a mission trip to Adelaide, Australia, and over to Sydney, and there was another place, like in southern Australia. He was going to stop in these places, like to visit other pastors and churches and stuff like that. And so I watched one of his videos, but his name is Matthew Patrick Winfrey. So I was sitting on a bed with Matthew Patrick Winfrey and another sister. Now, I don't know who this sister is, but we were all just sitting on the edge of the bed. The sister grabbed or had a piece of paper in her hand, and it was a flyer from a school talking about an upcoming event happening with the school in the fall season. All right. And just, I don't know, Matthew, gift of Yahweh. Patrick means noble, aristocrat, and Winfrey means win, joy, and peace. So we were sitting, all three of us sitting there on the bed, and there we were looking at a flyer. I think it was like yellow or something, and the contents of it were talking about a function or something, upcoming event that was happening in the fall season. All right, guys. So I just wanted to share these things with you, and I hope you're having a blessed night, or if your day is starting, I hope you have a great day.